Hey folks, so the last part of 9.1 is all about sample size, how many folks you need to talk to. So how many people or things do you need to sample? So here's our formula. N is equal to p hat, 1 minus p hat, critical z over e, all squared. Don't forget the little squared. And then there's two things to remember with this formula. Oh, there's no calculator shortcut. That's one. But you're going to always round up to the nearest whole number n. That's a little weird. I think I made a good example where we do that. And then another thing is if there is no p hat prior or no previous p hat, you're going to let p hat just be 0.5, 50-50. So if you don't know what p hat is, 50-50. Okay. Again, we'll do an example so that these make sense. Also, in terms of our critical Z alpha over 2, in the previous lectures we did for 95% confidence interval, we got 1.96. So let me just put this here. You'll see this in your book also, but there's certain confidence intervals that are very popular, 90, 95, 99. And our book, I believe, goes with these values, 1.645, 1.96, and 2.575. Let me confirm that. I think we'll just pretend that's true. Okay, so we got that. Now let's try a problem. So organized. Okay, here we go. I want to know the percentage of students that have pets to within 4% and with 90% confidence. Previous surveys said about 70% had pets. Okay, how many students would I need to sample? Okay, so you read the problem. What are they looking for? Words, words, words. At the very end, how many students would I need to sample? Oh, they're looking for sample size n. Okay, sample size n. How many people would you need to SRS? How many people would you need to sample? N is equal to p hat 1 minus p hat z alpha over 2 over e, all quantity squared. Okay, so the p hat, is there a previous p hat? Yes. They say previous survey said about 70%. Okay, so 0.70, 1 minus 0.70, and then the z alpha over 2. Z alpha over 2 is 90% confidence. So remember, 90% confidence, we have that little shortcut. So 1.645 over margin of error E. So notice they use instead the words within. Whatever follows the words within is our margin of error. They could say big E, they could say margin of error, or they could say within. So whatever follows within. And let's convert that to a decimal. So put 0.04 there. Okay, now I'm going to throw that into my calculator. Remember, there's no magical shortcut for this formula. So let me just plug everything in. I think I already did it there. So let's see, 0.7 times parenthesis 1 minus 0.7, enter, times parenthesis 1.645 divided by 0.04, end parenthesis squared, okay, enter, 355.1657. Okay, so let me write that down here. So n is equal to 355.166, say 0.166. Okay, now here's where it gets a little weird. Remember, we said always round up to the nearest whole number n. Okay, so we need to talk to at least 355.166 people. Well, I don't want to chop anyone up, so I'm going to round up to 356. And you might be saying, well, that's not how you round. You're supposed to round down. It's closer down. Yeah, I know. But with this, we need to round up, up, up to the nearest whole number n. Oh, I have to talk to at least this many people, so therefore I need to talk to 356. Okay, that makes sense. Smiley face. Next example. Okay. I want to know the percentage of students that have an iPhone with 99% confidence and a 2% margin of error. How many students would I need to SRS? How many students would I need to sample? Okay, you're looking for sample size n. Okay. P hat 1 minus P hat all over Z alpha over 2 E quantity squared. Let's plug numbers in. Is there a P hat? Is there prior information? Is there a P hat prior, P hat previous? No, I don't know anything. Okay. Remember over here we said, if no P hat prior, just assume it's 50-50. If no P hat prior, let P hat be 0.5. Common mistake, people put 0.05. Just remember, you don't know 50-50, 0.5. Okay. So 0.5, 1 minus 0.5. 99% confidence. I'm going to go to that little shortcut right here. 99% confidence, 2.575. 2.575 all over E, margin of error. Oh, they said 2% margin of error. They could have said within 2%, but they use margin of error. Okay, convert it to a decimal, 0.02. And now I just throw this into my calculator. Okay, clear. 0.5 times parenthesis 1 minus 0.5 and parenthesis enter times parenthesis. I like breaking it up in a bunch of steps. You don't have to do it in this many steps. 2.575 divided by 0.02 and parenthesis squared. Enter. So that is a lot of people. I need to talk to n equal 4144.14. And we know that we have to round up, up, up to the nearest whole number. So 4145. Aha. And hopefully you're cool with that rounding up, up, up. We have to talk to at least this many people. So we round up, up, up to the nearest whole number. Ta-da. Okay. So you should be able to handle all of 9.1 now. Have fun.